Alright. Shalom. I'm Ira Yah Israel, Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. And today I'm coming to you to bring you the book of Jasher. We're doing chapter 3. Alright. Verse 1. And Enoch lived 65 years, and he begot Methuselah. And Enoch walked with God after having begot Methuselah. And he served the Lord and despised the evil ways of men. Alright. Verse 2. And the soul of Enoch was wrapped up in instruction of the Lord, which is the word, in knowledge and understanding. And he wisely retired from the sons of men and secreted himself from them for many days. And secreted right there, this meaning separated himself. Verse 3. And it was at the expiration of many years, while he was serving the Lord and praying before him in his house, that an angel of the Lord called to him from heaven. And he said, Here I am. See right there showing that an angel from the heavens had called down to Enoch. And Enoch said, Here I am. Alright. Verse 4. And he said, Rise, go forth from thy house, from the place where thou hide thyself, and appear to the sons of men, so in order that thou mayest teach them the ways in which they should go, and the work which they must accomplish to enter the ways of God. See there? So right there, it's showing that you got to do a work to enter the ways. You got to do a work. It's a work that you must accomplish to enter the ways of God. All right? Verse 5. And Enoch rose up according to the word of the Lord, and went forth from his house, from his place, and from the chamber in which he was concealed. And he went to the sons of men, and taught them the ways of the Lord. And at that time assembled the sons of men, and acquainted them with the instruction of the Lord. All right. So right there showing that he acquainted the sons of men with the instructions of the Lord. And the men that he is acquainting with the instruction is the Hebrew Israelites. All right. And the Spirit of God was upon Enoch, and he taught all his men the wisdom of God and his ways. And the sons of men served the Lord all the days of Enoch, and they came to hear his wisdom. All right. Verse 9. And all the kings and all the kings of the son of men, both first and last, together with their princesses and judges, the judges would be the priests, came to Enoch when they heard of his wisdom, and they bowed down to him, and they also required of Enoch to reign over them, to which he consented. Verse 10. And they assembled in all 130 kings and princesses, and they made Enoch king, reign over them, and they were all under his power and command. All right, verse 11. And Enoch taught them wisdom, knowledge, and the ways of the Lord, and he made peace among them, and peace was throughout the earth during the life of Enoch. Verse 12. And Enoch reigned over the sons of men 243 years, and he did justice and righteousness with all his people, and he led them in the ways of the Lord. All right. Now we're going to verse 13. And these are the generations of Enoch. Got Methuselah, Elijah, Elimelech, Elimelech, 3 sons, and their daughters were Melchah, Naamah, and Methuselah lived 87 years, and he begot Lamech. So Methuselah lived 87 years, and he begot Lamech. Methuselah, that's Enoch's first son. All right. Verse 14. And it was in the 56th year of the life of Lamech when Adam died. 930 years old was he at his death. So Adam was 930 years old when Adam passed. All right. He's the father of all us Hebrews. All right. And his 2 sons, with Enoch and Methuselah, his son, buried him with great pomp, as at a burial of kings, in the cave which God had told them. All right. 15. And And in that place all the sons of men made great mourning and weeping on account of Adam. It was therefore become a custom among the sons of men to this day. 16. And Adam died because he ate of the tree of knowledge, he and his children after him, as the Lord God had spoken. See, that's the curse that the Most High put up on Adam when he ate of the tree of knowledge, that we would all die. That's why we die today. All right, verse 17. And it was in the year of Adam's death, which was the 243rd year of the reign of Enoch. In that time Enoch resolved to separate from the sons of men and to secret himself as the first in order to serve the Lord. All right. So Enoch is saying Enoch separated himself, all right, to be the first in order to serve the Lord. Verse 18. And Enoch did so, but not entirely secret himself from them, but kept away the sons of men 3 days, and then went to them for 1 day. And during the 3 days that he was in his chamber, he prayed to and praised the Lord his God. And the day on which he went and appeared to his subjects, he taught them the ways of the Lord. And they all asked him about the Lord, and he told them. All right, verse 20. And he did in this manner for many years. He afterward concealed himself with 6 days, and appeared to the sons of men 1 day in 7. And after that once in a month, and then once in a year, until the kings, princes, and sons of men sought for him, and desired again to see the face of Enoch, and to hear his word, but they could not, as all the sons of men were greatly afraid of Enoch, and they feared to approach him on account of the godlike awe that was seated upon his consciousness. Therefore no man could look at him, fearing he might be punished and die. So they feared Enoch, you know what I'm saying, because he was strong in the Lord. All right. And all the kings and princesses resolved to assemble the sons of men, and to come to Enoch, thinking that they might all speak to him at the time when he should come forth among them. And they did so. 22. And the day came when Enoch went forth, and they all assembled and came to him. And Enoch spoke to them the words of the Lord, and he taught them wisdom and knowledge. And they bowed down before him, and they said, "May the king live! May the king live!" Talking about Enoch. All right, 23. And some time after, when the kings and princes of the sons of men were speaking to Enoch, and Enoch was teaching them the ways of God, behold, an angel of the Lord then called to Enoch from heaven, and wished to bring him up to heaven to make him reign there over the sons of God. And he reigned over the sons of men upon earth, as he reigned over the sons of men upon earth. See there? So Enoch, he was such a God-fearing man that he reigned over the sons of men on earth. And look here, it's showing that the Most High, he called to Enoch from heaven, and he brought him to heaven to make him reign over the sons of God, which would be the angels. All right, we're 24. And when at that time Enoch heard this, he went and assembled all the inhabitants of earth, and he taught them the wisdom and the knowledge, and gave them divine instructions. And he said to them, I have been required to ascend into heaven. I therefore do not know the day of my going. And now therefore I will teach you wisdom and knowledge, and I will give you instruction before I leave you, how to act upon earth, whereby you may live. And he did so. Verse 26. And now therefore I will teach you the wisdom and the knowledge, and will give you instruction before I leave you, how to act upon earth, whereby you may live. And he did so. 26. And he taught them the wisdom and knowledge, and gave them instruction, and he reproved them. And he placed before them statutes and judgments to do upon earth. And he made peace among them. And he taught them everlasting life, and dwelt with them some time, teaching them all these things. Verse 27. At that time the sons of men were with Enoch, and Enoch was speaking to them. And they lifted up their eyes, and the likeness of a great horse descended from heaven, and the horse paced in the air. 28. And they told Enoch what they had seen, and Enoch said to him, on my account does this horse descend upon earth? The time was come when I must go from you, and I shall no more be seen by you. 29. And the horse descended at that time, and stood before Enoch, and all the sons of men were there with Enoch saw him. 30. And Enoch then again ordered the voice to be proclaimed, saying, where is the man who delighted to know the ways of the Lord his God? Let him come this day to Enoch before he is taken from us. 31. And all the sons of men assembled and came to Enoch that day, and all the kings of the earth with princesses and counselors remained with him that day. And Enoch then taught the sons of men wisdom and knowledge, and gave them divine instruction. And he bade them to serve the Lord and walk in his ways all the days of their lives. And he continued to make peace among them. 32. And it was after that he rose up and rode upon the horse, and he went forth, and all the sons of men went after him, about 800,000 men, and they went with him one day's journey. 33. At the second day he said to them, return home to your tents. Why will you go? Perhaps you may die. And some of them went from him. And those that remained with him 6 days' journey, Enoch said to them every day, return to your tents, lest you may die. But they were not willing to return, and they went with him. 34. And on the 6th day some of the men remained and clung to him, and they said to him, we will go with thee to the place where thou goest, as the Lord liveth. Death only shall separate us. 35. And they urged so much to go with him, he ceased speaking to them, and they went after him and would not return. 36. And when the kings returned, they caused a census to be taken in order to know, just a minute, in order to know the number of remaining men that went with Enoch. And it was upon the 7th day that Enoch ascended into the heaven in a whirlwind with horses and chariots of fire. All right. So it was the 7th day when Enoch ascended into heaven, and he ascended in a whirlwind with horses and chariots of fire. So what is these chariots of fire? I believe that they're the UFOs, but we're gonna get up into that probably when we get into the book of Enoch. All right, right here we're at 37. And on the 8th day, all the kings that had been with Enoch sent to bring back the number of men that were with Enoch in the place where he, in that place from which he ascended into heaven. 38. And all those kings went to the place, and they found the earth filled with snow, and upon the earth were large stones of snow. And one said to another, come, let us break through the snow, and see, perhaps the men that remaineth with Enoch are dead, and are now under the stones of snow. And they searched out, but could not find him, for he had ascended into heaven. All right. So that's chapter 3 right there of the book of Enoch. It seems I got 2 chapter 3s tied together. Yeah, but when I get into my next video, we're gonna do the chapter 4. Once again, I'm Ira Yah Israel, Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah, and I'd like to leave you with a shalom. Peace.